Hi, I'm Marcia Eckert, and I'd like to talk a little bit more about something I posted about on my Facebook page and in my Instagram, and that has to do with the fact that neurodivergent people don't understand that autistic people are having experiences that they can't see, so they don't relate to them. A lot of times, autistic people don't even realize that other people don't see it. So I have somebody who says, how can they tolerate everything being so loud? Because they don't get it that the noise of the radio or the noise of in the restaurant is just too loud to tolerate. And a lot of times sensory overwhelm is just what it takes to trigger somebody into going, into a state of melting down or having to leave or something like that. But people who are neurotypical or who don't have some kind of sensory issues, often they don't even aware of the sensory environment. They're not aware necessarily of the smell around them. The guy sitting next to you is wearing aftershave that's making you crazy and you can't think because all you can think of is the aftershave, or that the texture of the food is just intolerable. You can't take the slime, or you can't take the grittiness, or that the sound, or even the lights, that the lights are something that are flickering, or there's a kind of lighting that is just unbearable. I know my friend Stephen Shore wears a baseball cap all the time because lighting issues. And so I think that it's important for autistic people to be aware that other people aren't aware of this. A huge issue is that autistic people, and particularly I'm thinking of autistic kids, are in an environment, a school environment, that is just overwhelming. I mean, no one ever stops and thinks, what is it like to be an autistic kid in a school with a hallway that's so noisy, or a cafeteria that smells and is noisy and you're supposed to sit there and eat? And the only way to get out of doing it is to go to the social workers office for a lunch bunch. Why can't you just have a quiet place to go to eat? Because wanting to eat somewhere quiet could be normal. So I just like us all to think about that, and we talk about our kids, or when we talk about our own experiences, whether it's at home or whether it's in a workplace. In the workplace, there's ADA, which is the Americans with Disabilities Act for those in the US, that actually says you can get accommodations, whether it's noise canceling headphones or working in a quiet space, but we don't get that for kids. We don't get, I mean, some places do. They'll have a quiet car on a train, or they'll have a theater performance that is less overwhelming. But in schools and in many places, they're just not aware. They never stop and think. And in a sense, we can self-advocate. But even when we self-advocate, unfortunately, it doesn't mean we're taken seriously. So this is an issue I think we all have to address. Thanks so much for being with me. Bye-bye.